Hey gamers, what's going on? It's me, over the giant tree. We're going to be doing a different sort of video today. Yes, it's still on TF2 and there is TF2 gameplay, but it's not about the gameplay, it's about something completely different. So the TF2 gameplay is just something for you to watch, but it's mainly about what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Anyway, this is an idea that, quite appeals to me, and it's based off of this 4chan post. It's a TF2 leak. And it's got new TF2 in 2019, name is Enemies with Benefits, you get 6 new maps, a tropical desert payload map, a barn payload, a swamp king of the hill, a moon-based capture the flag with robots, and a forest control point, and a desert payload. So a moon-based with capture the flag with robots kind of seems like Asteroid, which they did nothing with, and it's just going to sit in a state of unfinished hell for the rest of its eternity. But that could be where they're drawing from. 10 new weapons are added and you can get them through missions. Heavy gets a slim minigun, an ice cream cone and a shotgun. Oh, and fist boppers, sure. And the Pyro gets 2 weapons based off of planes. The Engineer gets a small dispenser, Scout gets a shotgun, Sniper gets a laser rifle, and the Spy gets a gun knife, whatever that may be, a gun blade maybe. 6 new taunts, one of them is a marching band. New paints, Halloween in a bottle, added stickers and keychains, 2 cases, 1 silly, 1 serious, tutorial mode, HUD makeover, new game type called something like Fight Club, 4 game modes, Arena, Quick Style Free For All, Halo Style Fiesta, Fortnite Style Battle Royale, and in the Battle Royale mode it's a lot like Fortnite but with classes. You jump out of a plane onto a big desert island, you search for chests, pick up items for your class while the map closes in. Now was that last one which really piqued my interest, but it does say Fortnite with classes, but my idea is a bit different, and that's going to be the focus of what we talk about today. So let's just jump into it. Firstly, the character. It's this boy, it's the TFC Merc from Team Fortress Classic, updated for the TF2 art style as you can see on this workshop post for Source Filmmaker. He has 4 different coloured overalls and he is paintable, so really it could be any colour. And that should be easily added to that, and these would be akin to the default skins of Fortnite. Because this model is based off of the Soldier Player model, it already has like a load of hats and cosmetics it can use with it. So instead of having different skins like Fortnite does, TF2 can capitalise on the already huge impact hats have on the game and the cosmetics, so they can just implement those all-class soldier hats and just the normal soldier hats and implement them into the game. Also, taunts, because we know how each class has its own set of stock emotes and then ones you can buy from the store. Well, each of these could be added for purchase, so you could have the Team Fortress Classic Merc doing the Hadouken taunt or the Pyro, because it would act like the emotes in Fortnite where you can just buy them. So I searched the SFM workshop for TF2 Universe Planes and I found this one here. I feel this or something similar would work perfectly as the battle bus equivalent for the game. However, there is also this bomb model or Zeppelin model from the Frontline community update, rest in peace, which would also work very well. But when you jump, you're also going to need some sort of glider or parachute, and this is where the base jumper comes in. As I said, the TFC Merc uses the Soldier Player model, and the Soldier uses the base jumper, so these two would kind of mesh perfectly. TF2 has a huge library of weapons, about 150 counting reskins, which can be added to the game. Although a good chunk of these are reskins, so they wouldn't need to be added to the game unless they got some sort of unique stats, maybe specifically for Battle Royale mode or just in general. Unused or bait weapons such as the nail gun could also be introduced to add more flavour to the gameplay. How do you find these items, I hear you're asking? Oh well, let me tell you. Ground loot and chests, or in TF2's case, crates. You know these bambinos here that you can unlock with a key and you don't really get anything worth it? Well, these can be implemented as the chests of Team Fortress 2 Battle Royale. And for ammo crates, you can either have the ones that already appear in game, or this one from the Frontline update. The health pickups you use in game can be used as medkits that you can carry. So instead of getting bandages or like a full medkit in Fortnite, you can just pick up one of the health pickups and it becomes an item you can use whenever you need it, sort of thing. and mechanics like rocket jumping, and trimming could also be implemented to add a higher skill ceiling to the Battle Royale mode. That is saying that you could go demo night in Battle Royale, which may or may not work. An entirely new map would also need to be created for this game mode, however. An island or section of land for this Battle Royale to take place on. Now the lore behind TF2 is they're battling over gravel for some reason, and Australian, but mainly gravel, so a huge desert island would work well. Personally, I quite like this SFM map, Forest. It is exactly what it says on the tin, and it's just a massive forest with like a bunch of prefabs, like you got power lines, you got some shacks. It's a pretty cool map. I'd like to play on it if it was actually a TF2 map. This was very well as a section of the map, or the island. I also think the art style of TF2 would suit a big island map with a variety of biomes really well, because the variety of biomes makes the map more interesting, in my opinion, and would suit a game like TF2 fairly well. But will it be third person or first person? Well, in my mind it's a third person Battle Royale game, like Fortnite. We know TF2 is a third person view as when you taunt it goes into the third person mode. However, TF2 is mainly a first person game, so it would make sense that it becomes a first person Battle Royale. Because TF2 BR doesn't need the building mechanics of Fortnite, this would make sense, as well as the ability to have a third person limited time mode. I want to expand on this, because while I would like third person Battle Royale, the third person camera of TF2 doesn't really work well for the fast paced gameplay you're supposed to expect from TF2. I mean, it is a fast based first person shooter, so I'm not sure how it would work, but I feel like they could do something interesting with it. They could also have like a 9v9 or a 6v6 LTM, harking back to the competitive modes, but that's neither here nor there. I'd like to think this would be an update to the TF2 base game, and a very big update to that. But it could easily be an entirely new game using Valve's new Source 2 engine. This will make it separate from TF2, but it could also show their want to update TF2 to Source 2, however unlikely that would be. It would be a massive project to undergo, because Source 2 just revamps the graphics, everything of Source that TF2 runs on, so there'd be a massive undertaking to do that, and there just isn't enough people in the TF team to work on that, or to want to work on that. Keeping it a part of TF2 would boost the player numbers of TF2 drastically, and probably exceeding its all-time high placement and player count. I mean, look at Apex Legends. That game was received amazingly well and was streamed more than Fortnite for the first few days of its release, but that's common with any new Battle Royale game. It would be nice to see TF2 up there on the top streamed spot, however it would inevitably be seen as a Fortnite clone, and we know how the majority of TF2 community feels about Fortnite. We know the TF team is small, and we know that Valve is actually interested in making games again, so you wanna do TF2 BR? It'd be nice. Oh, and yeah, some actually heavy update stuff dropped.
Any TF2 news? The heavy update's gonna have more than just heavy weapons, and it's in development, and it's closer than you think. There, next.
Like, subscribe, and tell me what you think of this idea in the comments below. I've been over the Giant Tree. Have a good day.
Hey, I've been up for like 2 hours. Yo, bitch came through, took a few showers. I don't buy, I just money dance, yeah. That wristwatch costs 100 grand.